in 8th place at 14-19, 2-1. Underway here from El Paso, Texas. Rhinos in their home blacks trimmed in orange, and of course Amarillo in those nifty red, white, and blue unis. Happy you could join us here from the Sun City, which has not been particularly sunny. And as play in the Amarillo zone goes right by the corner in the bar area of the County Event Center, we see that the Pyramid Builders have already been busy pregame, working on their second level. Rasiga, nice pass to Zadi. Rasiga crossing to score! Easy as you please to the corner. And that is lifted in by Caden Haggerty. Tic-tac-toe, and Haggerty, 36 seconds into the first period, gives the visitors the lead. Beautiful give and go, and Haggerty right down the middle, able to beat Michael Medelski, who gets the nod to start between the pipes on this Friday evening. Ethan Ogle brings it across the dump and chase. Petrov to bring it down. Petrov into the slot. Loose puck bounces. Medelski gets loose. The shot denied. Medelski, a wall on his back in front of the net. That puck is in the back of the net, but the whistle had blown. And to our knowledge, there is no goal. A mad scramble as the pass was loosened behind the intended target. Amarillo immediately feasting, and I think Evstenyev able to poke it in after Medelski had made the stop and the whistle had blown. So good work by Amarillo. On the back check, Lupo. Thornton giving chase. It comes to Neely. He'll swing it around. Way out up top, gets loose of Tarasenko. All the way back to the Wranglers' end. Ogle to pick up the loose change. Back to Tarasenko. Swept up ice. Rhinos can't get a stick down in time to keep it on. Gets loose of Honka. Lupo to gather. Lupo swings around to face the net, sending it in. Right off a Rhino stick. Lupo gets his own miss. Good handles. Lost it there at the last with Porco chasing. Lupo to the point and sends it low. Thornton. Costello chasing him. Thornton backing all the way around. Will lift it in behind. Into the corner. Thornton there to help out with Lupo. Buers in as well. Buers is going to keep that pinned. Amarillo will go for a partial change. Rhinos trying to clear. That's a good keep by Karatai up top. Gets to neutral ice, but it's Tiernan O'Rourke to sweep it right back in. Taken off the puck is Izadi. Swung back though by Amarillo, and it's stuck out of play off a Rhino's stick. It'll come left to Evstenyev. Evstenyev. Oh, taken away. And taken away in turn. Into the slot. Not able to come down. Dolan. 15 on the power play. Evstenyev. Dolan shot wide. And that's the end of the period. Welcome back, everybody. It is El Paso Rhinos hockey. Duke Keith along for the ride with you as Jacob Solano trying to gather the puck, which he will. He'll send it in. Amarillo on the basis of Caden Haggerty's goal. 36 seconds into the game, to be precise, leads this one 1-0. Here's Rasiga. His shot's deflected off and into the corner. Haggerty to gather. Here is Nitre. And Gentilini. Nicholas Gentilini poked off the puck. Good work here by Landon Poe. Poe to carry it in. Has the shot that's deflected. The bounce for Steven. Rhinos to go get it. Here's Smith to gather. Off the stick of Gentilini. Poe. Neither team really able to establish a forecheck to this point. Getting a piece of that. It's good work by Rasiga that averts icing. Rhinos trying to bring it up. It'll bounce Haggerty's way. His shot deflected wide and on the Karam. Comes out for Gaudette. Gaudette, nice pass to Smith. The shot off the glove. Stinging shot that turned aside by Weckstrom. but he was not able to corral it. Izadi back the other way. Now here's Ogle to steer it around the boards. In behind Neely. Neely chased. On the carom will bounce for Steven. Steven in, a nice job. Bergner steered in and bounced into the corner. Solano from in behind, into the slot. Bergner trying to gather. No, how about Patolny? Turned aside. Wexstrom there. In again, the shot, the score! Finally able to create some traffic in Solano. Look at what I found at far post. Solano takes up a spot at that far post. It's going to finally get there. Great stick by Wexstrom. Got that initial shot off Solano. When at first you don't succeed, jump one over the stick. Great work by Solano to stick with it. Steven skates through, fires a shot, turned aside, on the bounce, loose puck, gathered at the point and kept on Bergner. Bergner trying to wheel, will give off to Patolny. 4 on the power play, Steven right side. It's Giblin. Giblin skating in, 5-on-5 shot, bounce, Patolny. Great stretch here by Lupo to push it up and over. And out of play as we are back to even strength. With a quick penalty kill change and power play as well. Thornton to the forecheck, Steven. Swept wide, trying to get loose. Bergner. Good stick by Mason. Lupo prevents that. Ogle to send it in. Easy glove save, and taking a draw is Medelski. 23 seconds on the Rhinos power play. Right where he needed to be, Michael Tarasenko. Great stick. Amarillo doing the job on the penalty kill. Rhinos 0 for 3 in the man advantage. Lead pass. In front of that is Tarasenko at the red line. Dumped in, blockered into the corner by Medelski. Trying to get it out to Solano quickly. Solano, good pass to Costomo. Costomo wide, Costomo around, and that's it for period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. It is El Paso Rhinos hockey as we get set to start the third frame. Tied at 1 between the Rhinos and the Wranglers. Jacob Solano on the draw versus Ty Izadi for the Rhinos and Wranglers respectively. 2 goals. The first scored 30 seconds into the game by Caden Hegarty, his 10th of the year. Jacob Solano, 5 minutes into the second frame, equalizes for El Paso, who's got one more, at least, in a tightly fought 40 minutes of hockey. Alexander Steven to bring it down as Amarillo changes lines. Lupo giving chase. Steven off the stick of Ethan Wolcott in low. Honka still there. Rhinos changing as well. Tiernan O'Rourke spins his way loose. And Smith out to prevent the long bomb to Jake Thornton. Thornton's calling for it. Now Tiernan O'Rourke draws the booze by waiting. Good positioning by El Paso and Charles Turner. Thrown up, and that's icing on Amarillo. Screw up by the officials. Somebody did touch it, so we go to center ice. Here's White. Patolny, nice between the legs. Solano, good gather, trying to get wide on Ogle. Solano throws it across on the high bounce. Wexstrom controls with the waiting stick of Aiden Bergner nearby. No call here. Costomo still going. Lead pass. Solano shot. Oh, snap of the leather again. Give Wexstrom a good shot at it, and he has made every stop every time. That is the 33rd Rhinos shot. The Rhinos have only beaten him the once. Cam Kaiser wins it up top. Neely from Murray. Can't make anything of it. Good effort by Rasiga to force it out. Up the ice, bled in by Murray, to the corner it goes. Landon Poe swept back, Murray's got it. Murray looking for a pass, it is deflected wide. In tight, Murray sets it up, the shot deflected, 1 against 2. Izzotti and Hegarty there to get a piece of that. And up the ice goes Tiernan O'Rourke. Rattles it straight off Medelski's chest plate. Medelski puts it right back into the neutral zone. Izzotti will chase it down. Rhinos changing lines. Kaiser still out there. In behind for Karatai. Now Kaiser goes off for the change. Two-line bomb to Rasiga. Gets loose of him. Nitre, Alexander Steven. Backhanded to neutral ice. Lupo. Good give. Dropping Patulny. Trying to see his way through it. Bergner wide of the net. Great bounce for Aiden Bergner. Couldn't put it on frame. The other way, Thornton stretches through the shot. Oh, stuck away. Medelski gets the wood on that. Thornton, it's out of play. We'll have a draw on a Medelski stick hand side. Michael Medelski meets the moment. For Amarillo versus Troy Honka. It'll bounce to Costomo though, and he'll clear the zone. In Costomo, end over end to the corner on the bounce. Honka trying to get on it. Cruz Smith with position. Able to get something for Amarillo to clear the zone. Thrown back by Neely. Costomo chased by Lupo. Able to fight that one off Honka. That'll go back up and into the Rhinos zone. Giblin. Line change for Amarillo. Giblin up that left wing. Wilcott bleeds it in. Completes the change here with a minute left in regulation. Tied at 1. Amarillo looking for a point, at least, if not 2, here in the Sun City. Bounced in, Medelski blockers that to the corner. Swung back loose of Nitre, or by Nitre, to the center ice. O'Rourke, hot potato. Given off to Alexander Steven by Medelski. Steven, smooth in stride, will send it right to left. Stopped in the back by Weckstrom. To Miller. Miller sets it up, shot! Stopped by Michael Medelski, who then, as Miller runs into Simon Neely, tumbles to the ice. 14.7 seconds remain. Kaiser and Izzotti. Kaiser will win that one to Alexander Steven. Steven to Kaiser, 9 seconds. Kaiser fires that one in off Hegarty. Hegarty clears the zone, Nitre, tag up offside, and that's gonna do it. Overtime! At least a point for both teams here tonight. Boulanger for that puck, Karatai. Is it taken away by Honka? Trying to corral with 3 seconds left to Steven. Let it rip. Steven, shot wide. It wouldn't have counted if it went in. And it's going to be a shootout to decide who gets 2 and who gets 1. Again, shootout, first on the scene for Amarillo. It's big number 1-6, Igor Petrov on Medelski. Petrov deep shot, save Medelski. Pad and stick down. Patulny versus Casimir Weckstrom. The Finn has been full value tonight. 38 saves on 39 Rhino shots. Here's Patulny, the big man, in from the left. Tries to find the 5-hole, and an easy stick away for Weckstrom. Kirill Evstenyev. One-on-one. Takes it quickly up the left wing side. Medelski out to greet him. Evstenyev. Shot save off the blocker. Medelski shuts the door. Troy Honka, the Rhinos' leading scorer, sweeps way to the right. Coming in, deep shot, score! Flips it over the top of Weckstrom to give the Rhinos a 1-0 lead. And Amarillo has to score here or the Rhinos get the full 2 points. It is Alphonse Jetler. Jetler on Medelski. Jetler left then right. Coming down the deke, the shot, the poke away! Medelski struts his stuff, and the Rhinos get the full 2 points. They are within 1 of second place New Mexico. Michael Medelski shuts the door. Amarillo 0 for 3 in shootout, but credit to the Wranglers, they do get a point for 32 on the season.